Hey everyone, it's time for Off the Ledge. It's Tuesday, September 23rd. Trying to get the date right. Sometimes I'm not good at that. Today's the 23rd. And yesterday was the first day of fall. And welcome to Off the Ledge. So this is where we come together and we strengthen each other spiritually. Today is Sadhguru's Enlightenment Day. The day he became enlightened is today. So there's an Isha Foundation celebration happening in India, and you can find it on YouTube on the live stream starting like right now. So I'll probably tune into that after this. ISHA, ishafoundation.org. If you ever want to learn the yoga practices that I do in meditation, Miracle of Mind is great. It's really important that we find ways to ground ourselves energetically. So whatever it is for you, but that's just one resource that I want to tell you about. So Kamala last night on Rachel Maddow, I did catch that. What I sense from her is really steely resolve and determination and a lot of fire and a lot of fight. So the guides just said expect the unexpected. So I mean, that feels like a real positive message. Also, just I can't stop thinking about the CK Memorial and how I don't think it works if you bring hatred to a memorial service. And I really just think that the people that followed CK are, I think for the most part, confused and probably kind of angry, because rather than make it about really memorializing who they held in high esteem, I abhor all the things that CK stood for, the misogyny and the racism and the divisiveness and all that. But by the same token, I know he's a soul on the other side now that actually, my sense is he regrets the errors of his ways, and he's trying to bring people together now from the spirit realm. But that having been said, I mean, my God, to have Stephen Miller up there going all Goebbels, like quoting him, saying the storm is coming, and I won't go on about it, but I used to play piano for funerals. I played piano for hundreds of funerals. And I can't even imagine anything remotely close to having somebody get up there at somebody's memorial and trying to make people hate. So this is my long way of saying that what they're doing isn't working. They're literally banking on getting people to hate more, and it really isn't working. Love is the answer. We all instinctively know that love is the answer. No matter how much somebody might be mired in cult mind, I think you can always reach them with that, which is why I always say we have to pray for the people that got sucked in, that are under mind control. We have to pray for them to come back to the light. And perhaps CK's spirit on the other side will be an agent of healing from the other side and not an agent of divisiveness. This regime is falling apart, and they are acting exceedingly desperate. Let's celebrate that Jimmy Kimmel is back. And let's use that as fuel to continue to fight the good fight, because we, the people, did that. We spoke with our pocketbooks and wallets. I mean, I wasn't subscribed to anything that Disney's all about, but I had been in the past. So let's really just know, let's be in that energy of the light and the love is winning, no matter what anything looks like. And the dark side is going to get really angry about that. So Don't worry, just continue to hold the light. Remember too that when we're quiet and still and peaceful, that is the utmost level of really amping up your power. So let's take the time every day to get peaceful. Okay, so the 23rd. Happy birthday to the Libras. We have faith in the invisible. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, from Hebrews. This passage from Hebrews means that faith rightly exercised will produce a definite evidence or effect molded from an invisible cause that is the substance of all things. Faith produces evidence. Therefore, faith creates fact. I love that. This is the sum and the substance of a spiritual life. To teach this was the mission of Christ. To illustrate or demonstrate it, he devoted his entire time and attention. What untold watching and waiting was his. What careful and painstaking control of his thought we do not know. In the desert, on the mountaintop, watching and waiting, believing and praying, asking and receiving, Christ's faith produced an evidence of its reality. The facts that it produced substantiated the claims he made. But nothing has happened since this inspired and glorious soul walked the streets of his native towns, ministered to the sick, raised the dead, multiplied the loaves and fishes. Time is without beginning and end. Experience alone can change. Truth or reality, solid and substantial, is the foundation of sanity, and faith is available now. So Ernest capitalizes truth or reality, meaning divine truth, divine reality, is the foundation of sanity, and faith is available now. And so it is. Also, this reading reminds me of Church of Spirituality this past Sunday. Go back and listen to the sermon. If you don't listen to the whole thing, just go back and cue it up to the sermon. It's after the second musical selection. Yeah. And also, on Thursdays, we have a guided meditation for a healed America. It's a great idea to go back and do those meditations. Those are under the lives. I'm doing everything I can. And so is Kathy Beale. Here she is, giving us the astrological forecast for today.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for September 23rd, 2025. Lots of noise today. Lots and lots of noise, lots of information, lots of startling, new, different ways of looking at things. Welcome any monkey wrenches that come your way. Open yourself to the truth. Open yourself to different ways of looking at things and the possibility that you might learn something you really, really benefit from. And you might be able to say something that you haven't previously been able to. Direct approaches, however, are not the best way to navigate today. Today is made for, well, let's be honest, well-intended misdirection. You can be talking up a storm with someone and not tipping your hand to what it is you are really doing and what you are pulling out of them. That's all for now. This is Kathy.
Interesting. That aligned with what I read from Ernest. Let's pull 3 cards for today. To book a session with Kathy Beale, who so generously provides us with a report for the day, EmpowermentUnlimited.net. To book a session with me, a phone session for psychic reading, psychic@dion.com, and also if you want to sign up for spiritual life coaching, which is really powerful. Let's choose 3 cards to guide us today. Members, I'll be making a video of the minor arcana. I'm going to be going through one of the suits in the tarot. So I think it's going to be the swords today. So I'll do that today and I'll upload it. And yeah, please become a member. Hit the join button, choose which level at which you'd like to donate, to contribute, to give back for all my hard work that I love. Just for you. We're moving out of ordinariness. We're transforming. Okay, so a lot of people, I really do sense this. The American people are, I really just feel like we're more than we've ever been activated. More than we've ever been. I was reflecting on where we were last year at this time, and last year at this time, there were Trump flags everywhere, there were bumper stickers, there were car parades, there were boat parades, there was like, Trump, 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 and now, crickets. There's a big transformation happening. We're coming out of our ordinariness, we're getting involved, and we will have success. This is the second day in a row, I believe, that I have, that I have the success card, and success in our transformation. Let's keep our eye on the prize that we win back our democracy immediately. Things are going in a good direction. Jimmy Kimmel got back on. Kamala's getting out there with her book tour. More and more Americans are rising up. The MAGAs are turning around, recognizing that they were completely lied to because they voted for Dumpy because he said he would make the prices of eggs go down, right? And we are really looking at, he's destroying this country, but we are seeing that the people have the power. Look up that Patti Smith song, People Have the Power. You'll love it. I go around singing it in my head all the time, along with my songs, which I'll repost on my community page so you can share those songs. All right, that's it. I'll see you soon. Really ride the wave of this eclipse energy, fall equinox energy, the sun now being in Libra, Mars in Scorpio. It's a lot. We've got this. See you soon. Namaste.